Stampers and Crafters. I'm Tami White from stampwithtami.com, and today I'm going to share how to make this amazing butterfly window card. So very cool, right? Love, love, love this. Similar to the Easter egg window card that we did recently, this technique is so awesome and quick and easy. You're going to fall in love with it, and you're going to want to make a bunch of these to have on hand. You can make them for any occasion simply by changing the greeting on it. Huge shout out to Becky Kelly for this awesome card design. Okay, you dying to see how it's made? Let's get started. And here it is up close. I am going to even let you get just a little bit closer because I want you to see the shimmer and sparkle of this shimmery white cardstock. It is just awesome sauce. So cool. And it really adds an extra pow to this project. This is actually shockingly easy to make. We're going to start with cutting out our butterfly, which we'll use the Big Shot for. I'm taking the largest of the butterfly dies. We'll be using the Sizzix Big Shot machine here. I've got a multi-purpose cutting platform closed. I'm using the Precision Base Plate as a cutting pad. I'm going to place that down, place some Shimmer White cardstock, and place our butterfly right in the center. You can get all of these measurements on a downloadable PDF simply by going to this URL or clicking on the link in the YouTube description below. Or if you're on YouTube, click right on this video. Simple and easy. One cutting pad on top and crank it through. Now your butterfly is going to pop right out, and sadly we're not using this beautiful butterfly, so you definitely want to save this and put it on another project. It would be such a shame for this to go to waste. But for now, she's going to fly away. Our stamp set comes from a Dozen Thoughts stamp set from Stampin' Up. We'll use the Just Because words. I'm going to stamp them in black. You can either use the StazOn Jet Black or the basic black archival ink. Now here's a cool little trick using the banner punch. Just take the tail, slide it under that little banner part, and punch off your tails on both sides. For the next step, we're going to be using a little rainbow of colors and this stamp from the Gorgeous Grunge stamp set, which is just such a great stamp set for adding texture to your projects. I consider it a staple. Just going to take a piece of scrap paper underneath. And for this step, it's also really important that you have your Stampin' Scrub and Stampin' Mist handy because we're going to be using the same stamp in all of these ink pads. Starting with our Tempting Turquoise, we're going to stamp off the edge and then stamp it twice before re-inking. So you've got the splatter effect, and it's a little dimensional with the darker and the lighter shades. Gonna do the same with the Daffodil Delight. I alternated the dark and the light with the colors next to it. And I'll show you what I mean. Where I had a dark splotch here, I had a lighter one here. Just kind of offset it. Just make sure you clean in between. Rhymes. Just make sure you clean in between. Don't mind my singing. Then just keep on going with the Melon Mambo. And last but not least, we got a little Old Olive on the end. And now we're just going to use some Stampin' Dimensionals and do a quick assembly. Some Stampin' Dimensionals on the back of our butterfly is going to pop it up on top of our card. Oh, isn't that gorgeous? So cool. And some more Stampin' Dimensionals on the back of our wording will pop that up across the front, and bam! Just awesome. Just so very cool. And it's a very similar technique as when we created the Easter egg with the oval stamping underneath it with the Work of Art stamp set. Great, very cool window of card effects. Be sure to visit my blog for hundreds more video tutorials, daily inspiration, and be sure to sign up for my newsletter where I give away free card tutorials every Tuesday. Thanks for joining me today.